Hey there, coaches. So in this quick video, I want to talk to that part of you that sometimes shows up and may show up quite often after you've been on holiday. And that part of you sounds a bit like, oh, I can't be asked. Like, what's the point? I can't be asked to send an email to my list or do a video. I can't be asked to post on social media. Can't be asked. I'm not in the mood to work on my offers, whatever it is. So that part of you is what I want to talk to today in this video. And it can feel a little bit disconcerting, especially if that lack of motivation, that lack of inspiration and creativity actually feels a bit prolonged, like it lasts a few days. So I had this exact experience recently when I came back off my holiday, and I actually thought, just towards the end of my holiday, I thought, and I wanted to just dive straight into my business. I felt excited, I was feeling refreshed, I had lots of ideas, and I really, wanted to get back on the horse. And yet, that very first morning, I woke up and I had that sinking feeling accompanying the thought, oh, I really can't be asked. And then all these other thoughts came in like, do I actually love my business? Do I really want this? What's the point? And I really went there. So I know I'm not alone in this feeling, because in the spirit of transparency, I actually shared this at the time in an email to my list. It was actually one of the ways I employed to break this spell of despondency. I just started to write to my list, like, this is how I'm feeling, and this is what I'm coming back to. I'm just being really present, But it was from the responses that I received, i.e., oh my God, that's exactly how I feel right now, or oh my God, it's like you're in my head, that I thought, this is a perfect topic to speak about. So if today you happen to be feeling this way, I can't be asked, maybe you found this video because you were searching for some inspiration, or perhaps, you were caught up in a doom scroll. Doesn't matter, whatever. But in this video, I'm going to share with you how I kind of broke this spell and actually went from literally, I can't be asked, to, oh my God, I'm back. I feel amazing. I feel unstoppable. And then got back into business and started taking productive action again. So here it is. So before I dive in, my name is Sanae Floyd. I'm a business breakthrough coach, sales mentor, and alignment alchemist. And I help powerful coaching entrepreneurs like you get recognized and rewarded as the go-to expert in your field and create greater impact and income doing exactly what you love. So if right now you're not feeling very powerful, you're feeling a little bit not in the mood and I can't be asked, then let's talk to that. So, but a quick note, just be discerning about whether this can't be asked is actually real fatigue. It's if you've tried to sit your butt down and get stuff done and you are lacking that clarity, can't muster the focus, then that is probably legitimate mental fatigue. So before my holiday, that was how I felt. Before my holiday, I couldn't focus. It was like all the tabs were open and there was like this like noise in the background, music. I didn't know where that was coming from. It was like literally the browser on my laptop. I felt completely mentally fatigued. So I allowed myself to take the time off to watch Bridgerton all afternoon and things like that. But seriously, you will know in yourself whether it is, mental fatigue that you actually really need to take a break, or whether it is simply a need to shift your state. Okay, so if it is the latter, I want to just insert that sometimes that I can't be asked, that I'm not in the mood, what's the point, all of that kind of I'm going to call it catastrophizing, is often because it is a form of self-sabotage in many ways, but it's because you've created a focus for your brain that whatever you're about to do is hard work. from where you are right now, whether it's, you're lying in bed and you're thinking, oh, I can't be asked to get up, or you're walking along the beach and it's lovely, like I was thinking, oh, this is lovely, I can't be asked to go sit at my desk. Whatever it is, your brain has automatically made an association that whatever it is you need to do on behalf of your business is hard work. And that's a lie, because when you're in alignment with what you're doing, who you serve, and what it is your gift, when you're in that really clear and aligned place, it's not hard work. It feels flow. It feels easy. It feels passionate and purposeful. So that's the first thing I want to say. It's a matter of like your brain is made an association that what it is you have to do is hard work. So some of the tips I want to share with you today will help shift that and bring you back into that state of empowered, aligned, powerful, all of that good stuff. So the first thing to really understand about what is going on when you're in that I'm not in the mood, can't be asked, is that it's all about state management. State management is everything. And you can literally shift from one state to another when you understand what state management is. So your state really is a combination of three things. It's a combination of your physiology, so your body, how you're holding yourself, how you're breathing, whether your shoulders are up and back, whether your head is held high, sort of what you're wearing even can affect your physiology. If you sat around in your pajamas, that doesn't kind of give your brain that message that I'm ready for work, I'm ready to get on it. So it's a combination of your physiology, your focus, what you're focusing on, and what you're saying to yourself, so language. So when I was in a state, so this is how one of the things I did when I was in that state, I even thought, do I really love my business? What's the point? And all of that. I really went there. So what I did was I grabbed my journal and I wrote all of that down. First of all, I just emptied my head of it all, just, let rip onto paper. And then what I did in my journal's here, is I turned over the page and I literally, on a blank new page, I wrote, "The end of spinning my wheels." That was the title of the page, "The end of spinning my wheels." And then I just started to free write what the answer to, what do I really want? Because I know I didn't want to feel like this, but in that moment it felt like it almost is like I do want to sit on my ass. It is like I don't want to do anything. This seems to be what I want right now. So I just allowed myself to free write. What do I really, really want? And it started off with, I want financial overflow. I want self-care. I want retreats. I want travel. I want to, have massages. I want to be able to support my kids more, send money to support their dreams. I want to spend more time with my kids. I want to live in limitlessness. I want to, and I just kept going. And as I started to write all of those things, I want, these are all the things I really, really want. What happens is you start to shift gears a bit. It started to drop from kind of almost like the head stuff into more of the heart stuff. So I started to write more of, I want to feel inspired, I want to teach, I want to serve, I want to support, I want to make a difference, I want to show up, I want to share my message, I want to perform. As I'm doing my acting diploma starting next month, I want to perform. I want to express myself. I want to be creative. I want to stand in my power. I want to share, my voice. I want to be seen. I want to be heard. So then it started to get a bit deeper. I want to surprise and delight. I want success. So as I started to kind of connect to those kind of deeper things that just started to just free flow through me, then before long, I started to get this bubbling up of that familiar bliss. The bliss was back. So it was really like just connecting from what I want to the next level. It's almost like you're doing the 7 levels deep, but without the structure of, if you don't know 7 levels deep, it is Dean Graziosi's exercise to kind of connect to your why. So you ask yourself 7 times, why do I want what I want? So it's a very powerful exercise, but this was just like literally what I want, what else, boom, connected to my heart, immediately shifted my state, And so what I would say is just start with those simple stuff, because as you connect to your heart, you break through the despondency and you start to create that energetic shift. So very, very powerful. And the other thing I want to share with you is about connecting. If that's not enough and you feel you need more, that was really for me it. That was it for me. But somebody, a very good friend of mine, reached out and said, "Oh, I really connected to that. That's how I'm feeling." So as I was talking to her about state management, this other kind of idea emerged to connect to that vision of you who is showing up, who is in on fire and on purpose and feeling unstoppable. Like, connect to that version of you. She is slaying her day. She is creative and aligned and inspired and doing all the things that you is on your list that at the moment you think you can't be asked to do. And just tune in to that version of you. Look at, again, state, how is she holding herself? What's her physiology? Where are her, are her shoulders back and down? Her chest is held high, her chin is up, her head is high, she's smiling. How's her breathing? It's probably deep and expansive. How is this version of you holding herself? And what's she focused on? What she's saying to herself? She's probably focusing on how she can create an impact, how she can really support her clients, how she can show up and make a difference in the world. So really embody that version of you, and again, you will notice your energy shifting. So just remember that this is a choice, and you can shift in a heartbeat what you are focusing on, and you can decide, I'm going to choose again. You literally get a choice to decide in the moment, what do I want instead? And as I headed up my journal page, literally an end to spinning my wheels, and that was my decision. And that was when I said, right, this is what I want. What else? And I got to the heart. So that's my message for you today. If you are feeling despondent, not in the mood, can't be asked, wondering what's the point, all feels very like hard work, then please do this exercise, because your clients are waiting for you to show up. Your message is yours for you to share. You have the desire and the sense of purpose because it is what you're here to do. So that's it. So if you found this helpful, please let me know in the comments below. As always, if you have questions, again, pop them below. I would love to hear from you and come back to you and support you with whatever questions. It might be inspiration for another video. But in the meantime, have an amazing rest of your day, and I will speak to you again soon.